Normally, I never make any kinds of videos that is related to the topic of, death or passing away. However, this video really hits hard, or the situation hits hard on me. As my channel started a long time ago in 2020, where I covered a lot of football, and I've been a Liverpool fan since then. But when Diogo Jota was announced as a signing for Liverpool back in 2020, he was really a shine to the football club. I remember playing FIFA 20 and I signed him on Liverpool career mode from Wolverhampton Wanderers. His potential was amazing, his haircut was amazing. Everything about Diogo Jota was simply a shine of a young star ready to represent Liverpool's football team. And when it became reality in 2020, I was stoked. I was, very happy. The game against Atalanta, I was pretty sure, in the UEFA Champions League was the one that really shined the most. He scored like all five goals in a 5-0 victory in the group stages. And it was simply just wonderful watching him as a child, watching him as someone who has a vision Liverpool would win everything. Obviously, that season we didn't win that much. This is coming from a child who has just won the Champions League in 2019 and the Premier League in 2020. So despite having a lackluster season, Diogo Jota was still a shining key into our team. And it continued being like that. Jota was introduced in FIFA 23 with his own celebration, the gaming celebration, because it was inspired when he was playing a FIFA game just before a match that he had to attend against Southampton, I'm pretty sure, in 2022. And that was what sparked up his amazing celebration. And I've been happy when he got a face card, or like face renderation in FIFA 23. I was really happy as I was able to finally sign him, despite the kid looking horrible or the font of the numbers. Jota still shined like a bright star in the Liverpool team. Jota also played with Ronaldo in Portugal. I would always pick Jota in my Portuguese team. Let's say in career mode, I picked Portugal as a team I want to manage. I always put Jota on the left wing because he's right-footed, or sometimes at center forward because he can also play center forward. And I never do sell Jota. Every time I play career mode in Liverpool, I always struggle whether I should put Cody Gakpo, Luis Diaz, or Diogo Jota. But at the end of the day, Diogo Jota always stays in the team and only leaves when I only need him to. Besides all that lore, today is the 3rd of July as if I'm recording this, 2025, and I was go-karting with some of my friends. I just returned back to Thailand. I'm like, oh yeah, all good, bro. We're all doing go-karting and stuff. I opened my phone and 433 posted on Instagram, Diogo Jota was reported dead after getting into a car crash with his brother Andre Silva, sorry. I couldn't believe it. My friend, we'll call him Robert, he was also looking at the news. I say, wow, Jota died. For me, as a Liverpool fan, I couldn't believe it. I fell on the sofa or whatever was on the lounge, and I'm like, damn, this really happened. The beloved Diogo Jota, the man that I look up to, the one who carried past Adam Lallana's name as the number 20 of the Liverpool Football Club, the one who scored the brace against Atalanta in 2020. I simply could not believe it. And I just sat there, staring at the ground. One of my favorite football players of all time has just passed away in a terrible, horrible car crash. But at that time, 433 was the only account that posted on Instagram, and it says reports from a Spanish outlet. So I still had high hopes. I reloaded Instagram a couple of times and Diogo Jota never popped up on my feed. Then I went on to Wikipedia. But then, usually when someone is declared dead, for example, a footballer during the Turkish earthquake back in 2023, they will put the word dead in Wikipedia, but they don't do it if it's still speculated. But for some reason, despite the Spanish outlet reporting that Diogo Jota has passed away, it already put dead. My heart sank. I thought we still had hope that Diogo Jota managed to survive. It wouldn't be until I took the car journey to a mall when news outlets started to come up. Sky Sports, 433, One Football, Fabrizio Romano, Liverpool. It's confirmed. Diogo Jota passed away in the mornings of July the 3rd 2025 in Spain. The rest of the day, I couldn't think properly. The only time I was able to think properly is when I was sweaty and tired, where I could enjoy the time with my friends. But as I go back home to my house in the night at 10 p.m., the reels of Diogo Jota pops up on Instagram. The feeling of sorrow, the feeling of wow, the feeling of what Diogo Jota, I don't know. The feeling of one of my favorite football players passing away is unexpected. I thought football players were invincible. Like, if one day Cristiano Ronaldo passed away, the whole world will be in sorrow. But Diogo Jota himself has just got the whole Liverpool fan base, Premier League, the entire world in deep sadness. Diogo Jota is a humble player. I've never seen him done anything horrible once. Maybe he did some things, however, in my view, he's an amazing player. Clubs such as Wolverhampton, FC Porto, even freaking Chelsea. Chelsea made a nice post about Diogo Jota, and it's just like, why? Why did the world have to take him? Why did it have to be Diogo Jota? The up-and-coming star, only 28 years old. His brother, who was only 25, Andre Silva, who played in the second division of the Portuguese league. It's so horrible. And that's when I learned something that evening. Well, not right now, basically. Life isn't fair. Life is cruel. Life is very, very dangerous. But us people who survive through it, we're lucky to have life. Things can happen anytime. And we should learn to never, ever, ever underestimate life. No matter what happened, worse things can happen. Even to someone you wouldn't expect the most. The man who passed away with a wife who he just married a couple days ago. With the kids he has. With the football team he won the Premier League a month ago. Diogo Jota was one of my models growing up as a Liverpool fan. And I'm still very young. But the fact that I looked at Diogo Jota ever since he was a Wolverhampton boy. And the fact that he passed away, it could be anyone. It just had to be him. Never ever underestimate life. Life, despite being cruel, life, despite being unfair, is beautiful. Stay safe. You must always stay safe. Be cautious. You only get to live once. Diogo Jota lived an amazing life. And all the support will go to his widow and his kids from all Liverpool fans around the world. I am truly gutted. I am truly gutted to talk about the situation. I never want to have to talk about this ever again as long as I'm living. Nobody should suffer from such things at such a young age. Even though I'm young, it's just, I never want to see this happen again. Never underestimate life. Diogo Jota, you'll be missed.